This was the situation throughout much of the period of exile. All this has befallen us, and yet we have not forgotten you, neither have we betrayed your covenant. So all this beheld came upon the Jews, so they did not backtrack. They did not retreat. They remained steadfast. And Psalms 44 says, "It's for your sake that we're killed all the time, that we are considered as sheep for the slaughter." So that was the situation in their places of exile. That was the situation of the Jews in their places of exile. When they return, there will be like an old line and a new line. In the end time, Judah will assert himself, see Isaiah 63. When the Jews return, they will be like lions. Genesis 49 says, compares Judah to the cub of a lion, a very young lion, and a grown lion, an aryeh. There's Judah. From the prey, my son, you withdrew, you crouched, you rested like a lion, an aryeh in Hebrew, like a lion, and like a mature lion, a full-grown lion, a levi. Like all the three stages of a lion's growth, in each stage he is formidable. A young lion is dangerous. A full-grown lion is also dangerous. A mature lion is also a danger. And each one has the different aspects regarding him, how they need to be approached. So Judah is compared to all three types of lions. When they return, Judah will be an old new nation, as the state of Israel now is. Also, Theodor Herzl, the famous Zionist leader, he wrote a book called Old New Land, the Old New Land, or at least that was what his book was renamed. And the name Tel Aviv is derived from this connotation, both an old, new land, from a people that is very ancient, and also is renewing itself. This is what was prophesied would happen in Genesis 49. And he says, the lineages of Levi in the house of David will be present amongst Judah. And so too in Jeremiah says, see Jeremiah 33, and the Lord of the word came to Jeremiah saying, so said the Lord, if you break my covenant with the day, and my covenant with the night, and not to have day and night in their time, also my covenant with David shall be broken. They should not have a son reigning on his throne, with the Levitical priests, my ministers. Just as the host of heaven cannot be counted, nor can the sand of the sea be measured, so will I increase the seed of my servant David, and the Levites who minister to me. And the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, have you not seen what these people have spoken, saying the two families that God chose? It means the tribe of Levi, Cohens and Levites, and also the family of David from Judah. He has rejected, and they make my people despise being a nation any longer before them. So said the Lord in my covenant with the day and the night, that the statutes of heaven and earth I did not place. Will I reject the seed of Jacob, and David my servant, not to take from his seed rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, when I bring back their captivity and have mercy upon them? In other words, amongst the Jews there will always be many from the house of David who will be qualified to rule over them. Also there will be many from the tribe of Levi, Cohens and Levites and so on. And a good portion, possibly 20 to 30, maybe even 40% of all the great rabbis who have ever existed, those who have written books concerning laws of what you are supposed to do, they are Cohens. Statistically, there are books about this. Studies have been done on this. And this is what Jeremiah said would happen. And this proves that they are part of Judah, and this proves that the whole of Judah is Judah. The whole of the Jews is Judah. Just a note, Wikipedia, on another issue, Wikipedia listed the 12 great rabbis of the last century who were the main poskim, those who decide how the law should be. Out of the 12 great decision makers amongst Jewish legal rabbinical experts. 4 were Levites, 4 of them were Levites, 3 were not, and 3 are still not, have not been clarified. So those that we can clarify were Levites. By Levi I mean also either Cohens or Levites. And the others may also have been from Cohens and from Levites. And they are less than 10% of the population, but they are very disproportionately present amongst the great rabbis and the great sages, as the Bible said they would be. He said there are many famous people who are descended from, in some way or other, from the tribe of David, from Judah and David. Barbara, the great writer, commentator in the Bible, who was from David. The Maharal, also a great Jewish philosopher and a famous rabbi, he was from David. Also, many of the Hasidic leaders, including some of the Chabad leaders and some of the different Hasidic groups, Vishnuts and so on, they are descended from David. Quite the exilarchs, those who ruled over the Jews in Eastern, in what is now in Mesopotamia, in Babylon, in Iraq, up to the fall of the Second Temple. The Jews had their own autonomy, their own rulers, also from the house of David. Find people from the house of David all over the Jewish diaspora, and they were important. They made their mark. They still do. And that is the ones that we know about. A lot of people don't know who their forefathers were beyond their grandparents. They forget. These are traditions that are forgotten about. Cohens and Levites are not forgotten about so much because there are prohibitions. A Cohen has certain prohibitions. He cannot, it's forbidden to go in a graveyard. It's forbidden to marry a divorced woman, all kinds of things that he has to look out for that other Jews do not, and therefore he has more reason to remember who his ancestors were, also, and so on. And therefore they tend to keep them, even the non-religious ones amongst them. They are wary against going against the prohibitions concerning them. I'm not saying they all are like that, but there are quite a few. You'd be surprised among how many there are who do pay some attention to these restrictions. Also said that Judah will possess the coastland of Palestine, sees Zephaniah 2:4-6. Our friend Stephen Collins, who is also a researcher concerning lost and tribes, he pointed this out to us. Zephaniah 2 says, "For Gaza shall be desolated, deserted Ashkelon shall become wasteland. Ashdod and Nun shall drive her out, and Ekron shall be uprooted. Woe to the inhabitants of the seacoast, the nation of Kerethites. The word of the Lord is against you, Canaan, land of the Philistines, and I will destroy you so there shall not be an inhabitant. And the seacoast shall be breakfast, nooks for shepherds and sheepfolds. And it shall be a lot for the remnant of the house of Judah. Judah shall inherit that area. Judah shall live there, as they've already begun to do so. Whereupon they shall pass in the houses of Ashkelon. They shall lie down in the evening before their God shall visit upon them and return their captivity." So to Zechariah 14 indicates that Judah will fight at Jerusalem. Judah will be in Jerusalem in the end times. Also, Judah will return before the 10 tribes. It says in Micah 4, "I will make you the limping one into a remnant." According to these reasons, Kaddish and other commentators, this means the 10 tribes. The 10 tribes will return. The scattered one into a mighty nation, that is Judah, shall become, he's the ones who were scattered, become a mighty nation. The Lord shall reign over them. And it also goes on. "And you, tower of the flock, the tower of the daughter of Zion, that is Judah, to you it shall come the former kingdom, shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem." And also in Hosea 6 it says, "Judah too, there's a harvest appointed to you when I will return the backsliding of my people." Now Judah, according to Zvi Hirsch, Kadisha and other sources, will prepare the way for the 10 tribes to return. They will set up the infrastructure. They will prepare the way for the 10 tribes to come back, and this is maybe what they are doing. God will help us, He will guide us, and we'll see how things turn out. Thank you.